I'm glad to have every one of you back on my channel today. In our class today, we'll be talking about inequality. Inequalities. Under this topic, there are certain things that we all need to know, and that is exactly what I'll be bringing out in this video as a preamble to all that you need to know under this inequality. For you to be able to answer questions under inequality very well, there are certain things that you need to know. One of them are the signs that are used in inequalities. For instance, you see something like this, something like this, something like this, and this. These signs are so important as it means something. When you see this, what does it mean? This means less than. Less than. This means greater than. And this means greater, greater than, and equal to. This means less than, and equal to. And this means not equal to. Now, these signs are so important. It's very important for you to do what? When you see these signs, understand them and know exactly what they mean, and then use them accordingly. For instance, less than, greater than, greater than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, now not equal to. When you see two numbers, you should be able to know the one that is greater and the one that is less than. Depending on the arrangement, you should be able to say that, oh, this marker is greater than this duster or this board cleaner, or no, or this chair is greater than this table, or this chair is lesser than this table, just like that. For instance, you have something like this, a number line like this, and then we have something in the middle. We have 0 here. Now we have let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have -1. We have -2. We have -3. We have -4. We have -5. -6. We have 6, 7, 8. Continues like that. Now, when you have numbers like this, you should be able to tell the one that is greater or the one that is less. For instance, if I pick two numbers now, let me start from this side. If I have two numbers like this, let me take, for instance, I'm taking 2, and maybe I put a box here, and I put 3 here, and I ask you which of these signs can enter here so that this will make sense. If I should put less than here, will it make sense? If I put greater than here, will it make sense? If I put greater than equals to here, will it make sense? If I put less than equals to here, will it make sense? If I put not equals to here, will it make sense? Which of them will I use? Now, you agree with me that if I should put less than here, how would this read? This will read 2 is less than 3. You agree with me that that is correct, isn't it? Yes, that is right. 2 is less than 3. 2 is less than 3. That means that this 2 is lesser than what? Than 3. Now, what if I have something like this? Maybe, for instance, I'm putting something like, let's say 10. I have a box like this, and I put 6 here. So what sign would you think will fit in here? Will it still be 10 is less than 6? If I say 10 is less than 6, would that be correct? Of course, I know your answer. You say, no, that is wrong. Of course, the correct answer is going to be 10 is greater than. So we're going to use the word the greater than sign. So 10 is greater than what? Than 6. All these are inequality signs. All these are what? Inequality what? Signs. Now, sometimes we have also negative like this. Like for instance, you're having -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Looking at these numbers here, looking at them, if I ask you -2 and let's say 1, what sign will you put here? -2 and 1. What sign will you put here? Will you say -2 is greater than 1 or -2 is less than 1? Of course, when you see a table like that, you have to draw this number line out. You see, from this 0 coming down this way is reducing. Coming down from this way is what? Is increasing. Do you get that? From this 0 down like this is what? Is reducing. From this 0 upward like this positive side is what? Is increasing. That means that what? -1 is greater than -2. -2 is greater than -3. -3 is greater than -4. -4 is greater than -5. -5 is greater than -6. -6 is greater than -10. Even -1000. Are you following? Now, coming down this way, 1, okay, is less than 2, 2 is less than 3, 3 is less than 4, 4 is less than 5, 5 is less than 6, 6 is less than 7, 7 is less than 10, just like that. So when you have something like this, we're having -2 and 1. What sign will you use there? Will you be using less than or greater than or greater than or equals to? Of course, we agree with you. Since -1 is less than 1, even less than 0, less than 2, less than 1, less than 2. So, of course, we're going to say that -2 is what? Is less than. So, it's going to be what? Less than. So, -2 is less than 1. -2 is less than 1. Now, it's very important for us to know this, as this will guide us to do what? To answer questions under what? Inequality, and be able to express whatever we want to express, even on number line, very well without missing it out. Now, sometimes you can see question like, okay, we ask you, okay, express this in inequality. 13 is less than 17. 13 is less than 17. Or x plus 2 is greater than 15. X plus 2 is greater than 15. When you see things like that, and you have to do what? To change that. That is a word problem. To change that a word problem, to express it in equation or in inequality. Express it in inequality. How would you do that? For instance, say a question that is telling you that x plus 5 is greater than what? Is greater than 15. X plus 5 is greater than 15. This is what that means. X plus 5 is greater than 15. So when you see any expression, you should be able to do what? To convert it either into inequality or back to what? Toward problems. Once you're able to do that, it'll be very easy for you to do what? To answer any question. Or you're saying something like 1 plus 4 is less than or equals to 6. 1 plus x is less than or equals to 6. This is it. 1 plus 4 is less than and equals to 6. 1 plus 4 is less than equals to 6. It's very important to know how to do what? How to convert all these. Once you're able to do this, it will be very easy for you to do what? To answer anything or carry on the kind of expression and be able to find the value of x, as you'll be seeing in subsequent examples that we'll be demonstrating. Now, in our videos now, one thing that we'll be able to identify in this video now is what the use of these signs and what they all mean under what? Inequality. And then from our number line to identify the numbers that are greater and to you to do what? Read it appropriately, knowing the number that are what? That are bigger than each other. For instance, you are seeing -3 here and then and 5 here. Okay? -3 and 5. Or you are seeing -6 and 3. Of course, we have been able to identify from our videos today that -6 is less than what? Is less than 3. Now, from this number line that I have on the board, there's something else again I'll quickly show us. For instance, you have something like this and you are asked to express it in number line. Express in number line. For instance, let's say x is greater than 4. X is greater than 4. When you have a number line like this, continue like this, we call this x. So we assume our x starts from what? From middle here. So x is greater than 4. Now, since it's just greater than like this, what do? We come down to 4. We draw a circle like this. Okay? Some textbook, they won't do this. Just from 4 there, you just see them, you just circle from 4 and then they move either this way, either right or left. But now, how will you know where to move? X is greater than 4. Now you look at the arrow. The arrow is facing where? It's facing this way. Greater than. So what do? You go this way. So you have successfully expressed this in what? In number line. This means x is greater than 4. Sometimes you see a number line like this. You see a number line like this, and you see something like that. And I tell you to do what? Write out what? Write out the expression represented in the number line below or above. So maybe you have something like this means x is what? Greater than 4. If you have something like this, x is greater than equals to 4, you see this place, this box here will be what? Will be filled. This means x is greater than and equals to what? And equals to 4. Now let me take something else again. Let's assume we have something like this. I have this. You are asked to write what is this expression? Write out this inequality. Write it out. What will be your answer? Of course, you agree with me also that this will be what? X, where is it facing? It's facing this way. Will it be less than equals or just less than? Look at this. You can see that it's empty. So it's going to be what? Less than what? Minus 2. This is what? X is less than what? Minus 2. So with this knowledge, you can easily do what? Express anything in number line or what? Translate anything that is expressed in number line back into what? Inequalities like this. Watch out for our next video as we will be showing us how we answer questions under inequality. For instance, we have an equation we are asked to find the unknown. How can we answer such question and how can we express our final answer in number line? Watch out for our next video as we will be explaining that. If you have enjoyed what you have watched in this video, we encourage you to click the like button, share our videos with your friends and family, and if you have not subscribed, please, subscription is free. Just click on the subscription button so that you have to be notified whenever we upload new videos and new content on our channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.